Hello, friends. Come in. I'm going to put an apron on because we're going to ink, and I don't want to get it on my shirt. And ink will be your friend for life, which is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. Grab my iPad and get us on here. Hope everybody had a great day. I worked all day at our funeral home. All right, there we are. We'll wait and see if we can get a few on. You hop on, say hi. Love to know you're here. And that's the only way that I can, I wonder if my volume's up on my phone. Sometimes I turn it down when I'm in the house. Oh, it was down. Hi, Diane. Hi, Chris. Chris, we're going to do the hummingbird. We're going to do the hummingbird pillow. So this is an 18 by 18 hummingbird. And Chris said that she would love to have it on a pillow in her sunroom. And I thought, oh my gosh, I wish I had a sunroom. So this is a pillowcase that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And it measures 20 by 20. But actually, it has an outside, so it actually is bigger than that, but where it's sewed off is 20 by 20. So I'm going to have to position this kind of in the middle of that box. And my only dilemma is on the back of this, there's a zipper in the, like right here, not at the bottom. It's right here. So I'm going to see if that's gonna, no, I haven't seen anybody do a shirt. It would really, that would be huge. I mean, it would be all over the front of a shirt. Unless you just like did the bird, which you could. This sucker's beautiful. So I just opened up a bunch of inks. A bunch of different inks that I had, and I have some retired colors, and I went ahead and opened those up too. So I'm going to use my this has never been used, so I want it that way. I want it to be the stickiest that it can be, so that this baby sticks down like nobody's business. All right, I'm gonna go with that. I'm trying to scoot this over. Yeah, just the bird I think would be pretty, Holly. I don't know why you couldn't do that. Or even just the bird and a few flowers. You wouldn't have to do the whole thing. I'm gonna grab a big squeegee in. Chris, what are you doing tomorrow? Anything? Got any plans tomorrow? Thinking about a trip to Hobby Lobby. Oh, there's something there. What is that? That's in the fabric. So we're going to have to go with it. Okay. So with inks, we don't have to go quite as fast as we do with chalks because they don't dry as quick. Just want to make sure this baby is really stuck down there. So I just opened up some different colors. And I have the picture that Couture, which I thought I was going to have at my disposal, but I put my little iPad up there and it's in the way. So we'll just start. And they did these little things in this. I'm going to go with this new color. It's called Shimmer Violet. I want to make sure it's an ink. That'd be terrible. So I'm just going to, and you guys, you just want to make sure. I actually put an ink mat in between this. Could have put a piece of cardboard. And when I get done, this will be ironed and it will be permanent. So you can wash it or not, whatever you choose. If you are not going to wash it ever, you could do it in paste. So this is a shimmer. Is that the only one of those? Could that be? They did these little things violet too, or a light purple. I have to make sure that if I go to Grand Island tomorrow, I have to make sure that my husband doesn't need me at work first. It's like, good Lord, I've worked every day this week. I'm kind of over it. Isn't that terrible? He gets up and goes to work every day. I don't want to. I'm retired. Okay, let me find out. Let me make sure that he doesn't need me tomorrow, Chris. I'll send you a text. We could do lunch and Saturday I'm working at the Treasure Trove. They didn't have anybody for Saturday morning, or the Saturday shift is 10 to 1. So if you want to come to the thrift store, come 10 to 1 on Saturday. I'll be there. So I'm just pushing the ink through the screen. I just want some pretty colors. They also did the top of his head in this purple, or in a purple. I don't know if it's this purple, but this is shimmery, so it'll be pretty. Hummingbirds are such a beautiful. I tried to get some one time, but I couldn't get any. All right, I'm gonna call that good for that. So I think I'll just put the lid on that. I think that might be the lid for that one. I think I'll wipe that off just in case I need it. The big flowers are in, this one is in yellow. And I'm going to use Pucker, which is our new ink, and it's also a shimmer ink. This is a new color. Shimmer ink has got to be pretty, doesn't it? Holly, you should put that on a shirt. Let me see it. That would be awesome. So I've started downloading my videos, some of my videos to YouTube. I am not going to download all of my videos. I will download like my videos I'm doing now. I will download them and put them on YouTube. And I put some past ones on, but I'm kind of feeling like, I don't know. I just don't know if I really need to put all the old ones on there. That's so many, and it'll take forever. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, I can go live there. So I could go live here and there, which is kind of nice because if Facebook craps out on me, I have another place to go. Okay, this is down by where the zipper is. So we'll see how that goes. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, maybe there is. I'm just afraid it'll bleed. Did anybody get the free transfer? If you put an order in, you get a free transfer while they last. While they last. So I will say on here, because I don't know, you know, if I put it on YouTube, then I want people to know that I'm a chalk couture designer, and I do have a website, and it's chalkcouture.com/S Weddingfeld, my name, my last name, and I also do wood laser cuts, and that's in Crafty Sarah's Wood Shop, SHOPPE. So go check that out if you'd like to have any of the wood cuts that are in that. Anything pictured there is available. So go check it out and have fun. So this is a blue that I just opened up, and it's called Forget-Me-Not. So I think it's an old one. And I think these little flowers are forget-me-nots. Maybe. I don't think this is a current color. I should look and see, but I don't think so. But it was brand new in my stash. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to open that baby up and use it. So this was a pillow from Hobby Lobby, and it was on their clearance. It was 12 something, if you can imagine. And then they had it down to 6 something. And then it went into clearance at 4 something, and that's when I bought it. I love clearance. Who doesn't love clearance? I love a bargain. These little boogers are everywhere, aren't they? Whoa. That just got on my pillow. That's the one thing you have to be careful. Just got a little teeny bit right there. I might get a, feel like if I wipe it, it's going to get worse. It is. Dang it. Okay, well, it is what it is. I could put another little forget-me-not down there if I have to, I guess. So they did like part of his tail. Are they really this colorful? I feel like any I've ever seen are never this colorful. So there's nothing hard about this, you guys. It just takes some time. Just takes a little time. All right, I think that's it for that color. So they showed kind of a peachy color, and I don't have peach, so I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to go with, this is Dream Car, and this is a brand new one too. I think I'm going to go with his throat being this dark pink. Hi, Carly. We're inking a pillow tonight. So you guys can take your squeegees and cut them in half to make them smaller so that you could use, let me do these lines too. So you could have a smaller, you know, this is really about the half, this one's about the size of a large squeegee cut in half. I started back delivering Meals on Wheels yesterday, and I'll be doing that at least one time a month. There's several girls that already do it. I'm kind of a fill-in. I am a fill-in, so if they can't do it, then they ask for help, and I'm one of the people that offers to help. So I think that's all I'm going to use that dark pink on. I just wanted to get some of that in there. That was our first paste of the month when it was as a paste. It was our first paste of the month. It was awesome. Barbie Dream Car. Barbie pink. So I took a squeegee and cut it in half, and I've got this. So I'm going to do his wings, in this teal, I think. So that'd be this up here part. Just want to be careful when you're dragging your ink across your picture that you don't land on it like I did down there. Then you'll cuss a little. Or not. And I could have taped that off down there and probably should have. Probably should have, but I didn't. That's my life. I always think, oh, heck no. You just want to make sure you're pushing your ink through your screen onto your fabric. You guys, you can do this on towels. You can do it on shirts. You can do it on jean jackets. This would be beautiful in the back of a jean jacket. And I have one. I should do it. I put the angel wings on the back of one of them. And some guy asked me if I bought it from, is that on Yellowstone? Does a girl have wings on the back of her jean jacket? I don't ever watch that show. Never watched it in my life. I'm the one person that's never watched Yellowstone. Don't know anything about it, other than Kevin Costner's in it. And he's pretty hot. He's pretty hot for an old boy. Can't seem to stay married, but... Did you guys see that Gene Hackman died? Isn't that the strangest thing? I think I'm going to go smaller. I'm going to set that right there. I'm going to go smaller because I'm getting over here by the zipper again. Peel off some of the thickness. Make sure it's pushed through the screen. Wipe that baby off. Got 4 of them, but you know. You know. If you know, you know. So I think I'm going to do this lighter pink on these flowers. Make sure I'm not touching something I'm not supposed to be. So it's like how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And that's exactly what you do here. Just go one little thing at a time and you'll get it. That's weird, it wasn't going through right there. Probably because that's kind of right below where the zipper is. I don't want that to bleed. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully they'll come out with a pink shimmery. We have a yellow, we have a lavender. We need a pink shimmer. I think do we have a green shimmer? I don't think we do yet. I didn't bring a pillow form out here with me, but I have them. I'll take a picture of it. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. Back against the wall. I think I have, I don't know. I'll have to look. I feel like they might make a 20-inch one. And I don't know that I have a 20-inch one. Because Couture's pillows are usually we do 18-inch. So I'm not sure. I say that, but you know what? It might be 20 because our transfers are actually 18 by 18. So I bet our pillow forms are 20. Oop. Just stuck my fingernail in that, and I don't want to stick that anywhere. See, I got teal on the end of my fingernails. So I'm going to get this, and then I'm going to use that other tool to get in around my bird feathers. And you know, some colors might come together, I don't know. We'll see. I see a little bit of teal in that pink. Okay. Body. They show it kind of a, it's not a color I have. So, wonder about this light blue. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's a little bit different than the Forget-Me-Not. It's lighter. This one is Ocean Mist. Anybody have weekend plans? We don't really have anything that I know of. Last weekend was really busy with that funeral on Monday. So I would be fine with an at-rest weekend. That would just do me fine. I've been working out here trying to organize some things, and I organize and then I'm a mess again. Like instantly a mess. I think once I get my garage cleaned out and get the shelves where I can access the shelves, it'll be better for me. Then I can move some of this stuff over there and have some storage for my surfaces, because that's really what takes up the room. I think I got a little bit of that blue in the wing, but I'm going to go with it. So now all I have left is the eye, and I think that is going to be the stark teal. And then the green. And then we're going to lift it and see what we got. Woohoo! Won't that be fun? Wouldn't that be cute on the back of a jean jacket, Holly? I think it would be amazing. I just kind of want to do some different greens. So this is called Kiwi. And this is right over the zipper. So I don't know how well that's gonna, you can just see I'm working over a hump. I'm kind of nervous about that one. Let's see. Just kind of spread the different greens around. Okay. I think that's good for that color green. Then I have Meadow, which is a dark green. That looked like it was lifted to me. We'll see. We shall see. I think no matter what, it's still going to be pretty. I've never done anything quite this big and had to have my ink sit here for this long, so we'll see if that causes a problem. We have some cute transfers for like some kids' onesies and that kind of thing too, you guys. They're adorable. You can make gifts and ugh, got green on me, so I wipe it on my apron. All right, I'm gonna put eucalyptus in here. I think that's eucalyptus. Sage. Sage. I love this sage. It's pretty. All right, I think I want to do the little, these little stems also in this color. Well, I picked up some of the teal on that. Oh well. It'll be a hot mess, kind of a hot mess. I might do this one over here in this color too. What I need to do is I need to turn my Cricut on so that we can heat set it. There we go. Got that baby fired up. So now I feel like I want to grab maybe pesto or another green. Let's see down here. know I have it. Where is it? That's weird. Oh, right there. See, it's got to be there. This is just another shade of green, you guys. Just kind of an army. And you can mix your inks together, and you can mix your paste together. So if you wanted to have a couple different shades of green, but you don't have a different shades of green, add black ink to your, you can mix ink to ink and paste to paste, but you can't mix paste and ink. It won't work. Ooh, I'm kind of anxious to peel this off and see what it looks like. That got into the blue. So that might not even be green. There we go, it's ready. All right, I'm going to grab a squeegee and do that last one. This is pretty good sized. Just going to pick up the excess. All right. Are you ready? Hi, Cindy. I'll start from this side. So far, so good. Oh my God, you guys, that shimmery. Woo. Ugh. That turned out pretty. I'm going to put this over here on my backer sheet. And I'm going to give it a spray with my water because it's ink. And I don't really want the ink to get all dried up inside of there. So let me give it a spray here. Just keeps it wet until I get inside to get it washed. So let me close these so I don't drag anything into it. I think inks are fun. I love to do inks. Well, isn't that the... I don't know. That doesn't seem to want to fit on there. That's why. There was a time during COVID where we had to go with black lids and then they just put the white labels on top. They must have been a little bit smaller than those because that did not want to go on there. So I'm just going to, I have a cart and I just keep them all on my cart, all my inks. It works out pretty nice. Keeps them out of my face until I need them. You guys, inks last forever. I mean that. I have inks that I got when I very first started with Couture. So here's my pillow. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? And I wish you could see the glittery of the yellow and the lavender. Holy moly, if that isn't pretty. I'm going to dry it for a little bit before I heat set it because I don't want it to, because I'm going to have to get that ink pad out of there, the ink mat. You can't heat set them with the ink pad in there because it's plastic and you'll have yourself a mess. And some of my colors did bleed over, but like in my bird right here, I don't even care. And you could take your colors and, like this purple one is a little bit missing. I could take a stylus and add a little there. My Batwing waving. Shouldn't wear short sleeves. All over my fingers. That's not even close to dry, but I'm going to try and get the ink mat out of there. Should always get the ink off your fingers because you don't want to pick up your piece and get ink on it. I think that bird would be beautiful on a shirt, Holly. And even in the back of a jean jacket. I picked one up the other day at the thrift store, and I wonder if I can lay that down on there without messing it up. See, that zipper's in the weirdest place. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna turn this around. I'm not even sure I'll be able to get a pillow in there because I'm gonna have to about fold it up to get it in there. The reason why you do an ink mat is because, first of all, it stops your ink from going all the way through. And second of all, it holds your, see how it's stuck? So it holds your fabric taut so you can ink on it without, hope I don't ruin it. But the ink goes through. It didn't really go through this one so bad. I can see some places, but mostly it's fine. And I did. I tipped it back over and spread my ink a little bit. So you should let this dry overnight and then take out your piece and heat set it. But I'm going to go ahead and heat set it so you guys can see how to do it. So I have a Cricut heat press, but you can use an iron. And you're doing it for 30 seconds. I go at 320. Some people go at 305. Some go at 300. They all are different. Everybody's different. But I'm not even putting a heat mat underneath this. Probably should. Maybe I will when this gets off. I'll grab my I have a dish drying mat that I put underneath and I forgot to. And it's I'm going to turn that over because it's got some ink on it. And do it again on the bottom part. Actually, that comes right off that Teflon. And I can feel that this is, well, it's a little bit sticky, so I probably would do it again. And what you can do is you can just set your heat press in quadrants. If you were doing it with an iron, you would do it as the hot, like for this fabric, it would be on cotton. No mist, no steam, and you just run it around for 4 minutes. Just run it around, and that should be it. You should be good to go. Chris, this would look cute out in your sun porch. Perfect for that. I wish I had a sun porch to put it on. Have my deck, but that wouldn't, it needs to be, I need to talk my husband into covering that deck. Or at least put a pergola over the top of it, something. Something. Thanks, Diane. Thanks, Chris. Oh, your sister-in-law wanted to do something tomorrow? My sister-in-laws aren't even close. I don't even, the one just passed away, and I have 2 others. And one lives in Yankton and one lives in Las Vegas. The one in Yankton, I don't even feel like I know very well. You know, when we see each other, we visit and stuff, but you know, when it comes to like stuff, I don't know her that well. We just always lived apart. And then the one in Vegas, of course, she's John's sister. She makes a point to see us and stuff when we come out, and she comes and sees us and stuff. And the other one lived over in Overton, which is only an hour and a half away, and we didn't get over there very often. Like, we hardly ever got over there. It's funny how your lives get so busy that you just don't take the time. You always think you're going to have the time, but the truth is you don't have the time. You don't have the time. Time is a thief. It goes so fast. You know that when you see your grandkids or your kids. It's crazy. Our littlest grandson, my husband hasn't even seen him yet. He goes, he's probably going to be walking before I can see him. So that's it as far as heat press. I have a Teflon sheet, but you can use, and I do use, parchment paper. It's just fine. It actually works very well. I just had this for when I do t-shirts and stuff. So that is their pillowcase. Thought it turned out cute. And I do have some ink on the back, but you know what that came from? That came from me laying this over. It did. Laying it over on here, and then it got damp and it got wet. So this is for me. Good thing. I couldn't sell this and be, but you guys, it ends up being just like it melts into the fabric. And I'm going to go up close and show you the shimmer in that shimmer ink. You won't believe it. Can you see that in that shimmer? You see that in that yellow? How shimmery that is? And that's exactly the way these little purple flowers are too. They're shimmery. So there you go, guys. Alrighty, thanks so much for catching me live. If you come in and you don't see the little red live up in the corner, you know you're on the replay. Hashtag replay, please. If you can subscribe to my channel over on YouTube, that would be amazing. That would help me get to my 1,000 followers. I'm only like at 28 right now. So I need to get more followers so I can go live over there too. If you have any questions about inking or about this project, just let me know and I'll be glad to answer them. Inking is very easy and very, very rewarding. Very rewarding. You guys, you can do some amazing things with ink. It's a ball. Anyway, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.